In terms of the question about the issue of whether Twitter is operating as a government actor here, uh, people will draw their own conclusions. But when a senator tells you, I need you to find some scalps, and you come back, well, we have these, and the senator says, that's not enough, and you come back, well, how about these? There's no distinction, in my view, between the government actor, the government official, and the private actor here.
Well, Tom,
and so
what you're
Twitter
even
was
talking
acting
about,
at the behest of senators, at the behest of congressional officials. They were going and investigating users. The presumption can't be they were all Russian bots. You have to presume they were Americans, and they were being punished. So it was because of Senator Warner acting at the behest of Hillary. And Twitter knew that what it was all about. It wasn't like Twitter was oblivious to this. They knew they were being pressured, and yet they were willing to act at the behest of these government officials to release this pressure from them, to relieve this pressure. And we do know that it became rather explicit. They literally gave them backdoor entries into their system for further censorship. But remember, in terms of the history of the censorship on big tech, it began with this partisan lie that the Russians were coordinating with Trump, and one of the ways that they were pushing to help Trump was on these platforms, and it was a substantial, massive effort. And it was based on that lie that got the big tech companies into the game of content moderation, much more aggressive than they've been in previously, that led to the kind of overwhelming censorship in a run up to the 2020 election. So this is how we lost our First Amendment freedoms online. These are the origin documents in some respects.